constellations. I'm talking to Hagrid for some reason. Hello there, thanks for coming to see me. Of course, you said you had something you wanted to discuss. I do, it's a little idea I've been mulling over. I've been wanting to thank you and your friends for all the help you taking care of the creatures in the reserve. Why don't you tell me what you have in mind? You want to throw a picnic for me and my friends? That's right, but not just any picnic, it will be a picnic for creatures and pets too. Creatures and pets need to have a bit of fun every now and again, just like people. Yes, it's a good idea. Picnic with creatures and pets sounds like a lot of fun. Your friends could bring their own pets along, and I could take one or two creatures from the reserve. Niffler might enjoy it, and maybe I shouldn't have said anything. If things stay as they are, there'll be no picnics for anyone. It's the weather, those bitten storms popping up all around Hogwarts. They blow like the dickens, then disappear as fast as they appeared. It's not natural, something else is involved, and I have an idea what it is. A thunderbolt can create storm and at the drop of the hat easy, but it would have to be mighty upset to make as many storms as I've seen lately. How can I help, Hagrid? We need a closer look at these storms to prove whether it's a thunderbolt in there, but I have no idea how. The astronomy tower, we can use a telescope there to look at the storm. I'll go up there with you, but Professor Sinistra doesn't trust me enough around her delicate instruments. I'm saying if I see a thunderbolt in the storm, I'll come get you right away. Thunderbolt's been disappearing lately, right around when the storm comes. But what could be upsetting it so much that it's creating the storms? Well, it'll be alright, Hagrid. We'll find the source of the storms and get the picnic back on track. So actually, we're doing the Eye of the Storm Hagrid side quest. Oh, Alanza. Hagrid wasn't joking. I know the storm set in just before I arrived. What are you doing up here? I could ask you the same thing. It's so peaceful and the view is amazing. It's amazing most of the time. The storm appeared out of nowhere. I don't know about that. What's the problem? The students aren't supposed to touch the telescope without Professor Sinistra's permission. Even the slightest nudge could throw it off alignment, but I really need to use the telescope. Not to let anyone use the telescope without a good reason. Astronomy classes aren't much fun when it's stormy. If we can stop the storms, then the skies will clear up. Does get annoyed when it's too cloudy to see its stars. Great, this could save Hagrid's picnic. It goes without saying that you're invited to the picnic. And that will just about do it. The telescope is pointing right into the eye of the storm. As long as I can come into the picnic, why don't you take a look and tell me what you see? It's the Thunderbolt. Hagrid's hunch was right. There's a thunderbolt at the center of the storm, so a thunderbolt is connected to the storms. Why would a thunderbolt create storms like this? Whatever the reason is, it can't be good. I need to tell Hagrid what we have discovered and solve this mystery. You were right, there was a thunderbolt in the center of the last storm. Then we have got our work cut out for us. Hi dear. It's good to see you again. What are you doing here? I haven't seen you since the incident with the hot dog. A problem like this calls for a specialist. I thought you were an expert on hot dogs. I'm an expert on a lot of things. Us Makusa witches are no slouches, you know. Told me that you have got a thunderbolt in the reserve. I just had to come see for myself. Some majestic creatures, every one of them. Thunderbolt I saw in the telescope could have been Thunderbolt, but seems perfectly fine right now, and there's not a storm in sight. Thunderbolts create storms to bring life to the desert, but something must be bothering this one, and whatever that is, we have got to put a stop to it. I like your attitude, but this is a dangerous business we are talking about. These storms are nothing to sneeze at. One wrong move and bam, lightning in your face. You're up for such a dangerous mission. I wouldn't want to see you get hurt. I've faced dangerous situations before. Curses, creatures, dark witches and wizards. I won't hesitate to face this one as well. Well, there's something I can get behind. Now that you mention it, that Corinne crib was no walk in the park. Since you are so insistent on helping, I could use an assistant in my investigations. When it comes to magical creatures, Darkos is as sharp as it gets. Then I'll tell you all about Thunderbolt. You certainly know a lot about Thunderbolts. I've got a special place in my heart for them. I was even in Thunderbolt House at Ivermony School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. That's said to favor adventurers, right? That's right, every house at Ivermony has its unique character. Which house are you in? I'm in Gryffindor House. Well then, let's see if you are as courageous as they say. You'll need to answer the following questions. Thunderbolt feathers are highly prized for what purpose? Magical quills? Now that's an interesting idea, but that's not correct. I thought that, but I never even heard of a Thunderbolt feather. Shikellby Wolf original. That's a fine one. It's the part of my family and worth a fortune. Now, not that we would ever sell it, of course. You should see this baby do a transfiguration spell. I didn't get your answer right. Does that mean I don't get to be your assistant? According to him, he would be nowhere without you. What the heck, you can be my assistant, but I'll be watching you very closely. You are my new assistant, Thunderbolt investigator. Have a keen sense of smell for danger, and I suspect that's related to our current problem. Possibly, or maybe the Thunderbolt is trying to stop the danger on its own. I've got a plan, but first we'll need to prepare and meet me in the training grounds. Windy enough for you? You weren't kidding about these storms. These storms even worse than the other one. This can't go on for much longer. That's why we have got to put a stop to these storms and quick. You said you suspected that a thunderbolt is sensing danger, and we have got to find out what the danger is, but we won't learn anything here on the ground. We gotta get up there and check out on the thunderbolt ourselves. You betcha it'll be quite the adventure, don't you think? Sounds exciting. I've never flown into a storm before. There'll be high winds and lightning all around us. I've got an idea that will help us survive. Of course, we learn Protector Go in our 4th year. Have you ever heard of Protect Go on a boom? I may have joined a tournament between the clubs. We are gonna practice using Protect Go while flying on the boom. That will keep the winds and lightning at bay, if you say so. This was some person flying. You got that right. Mr. Dan here is a natural. I can't wait to see what it's like inside the storm. This plane feels a bit dangerous even to me. If it's really a thunderbolt up there, why not just talk to it when it's down here in the reserve? When I visit in the reserve, I think we need to encounter the thunderbolt when it's creating the storm to find out the source of the problem. Alright, but this is still a lot to ask of a student. Are you sure you'll be alright? And don't worry, I'm a strong flyer. No storm is going to push me around. If your mind's made up, I won't try to stop you. I wish I could come up with you, but it takes something with a bit more heft than a boom to lift me off the ground. I'm a bit worried that we'll find Thunderbolt up there. Even so, there's no one who knows Thunderbolt better than you. No one I'd rather have as my assistant. Now let's get up there and see what's stopping these storms. What? Ba 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 ba. You ready for this? It's not every day you get to fly into a storm. Then let's cast a shield charm and get going. Go. We're all set. Just concentrate on your boom and stay close to me. Thunderbolt, so it was you all along. I don't understand. It understands you. Remember that thunderbolts are very intelligent, just like the Phoenix cousins. Try asking it a simple yes or no. Sensing danger? It's working. We'll take that as a yes. Keep asking simple questions. Is anyone else? Are you doing this on your own, or is anyone else involved? No, someone else. Keep asking simple questions. Are you in danger? But what about us or the school? Are we in danger too? So there is a larger danger connected to this. Let's see what else we can find out. Did you create these storms? Thunderbolt did create the storms. Whoever else is involved, we have to find out what they are doing and stop them. To the source of the danger. Something's wrong. I don't think it's fully trust us yet. I've spent so much time with Thunderbolt. It knows you, but it doesn't know me. I need to do something to win its trust. Of course, good idea. It worked. I think it wants us to follow it. Come on, let's see where it's leading us. Oh, him again. Thunderbolt led us right to the spot. We are in the Forbidden Forest. And we are not alone. Is that Crib? I don't know. Who goes there? Who dares disrupt my conjuring? Who are you? Are you one who's behind all this? The great Prospero, conjurer of storms, creator of tempest, answers to no one. You want us to gravel? He's got to screw loose this one. I've heard that name before. It was a character in Shakespeare play, The Tempest. He was a sorcerer who used magic to create storms. Can create a storm powerful enough to attract a thunderbird. To engage in battle of storms, of course. What better way to show off my great powers? You make no sense. I was just about to win for once. He's lying to us. You betcha. I'll show you how we duel in Wisconsin. Damn, my wand is going haywire. The Thunderbird feather inside must be all kinds of excited. Alright, so I'll handle this myself. Oh, let's duel. Oh, shit. Attack, attack. Sneaky. Aggressive again. Okay, whoever wins the next one wins. Okay, so I win. Let's go. How is this possible? The great Prospero, conjurer of storms, creator of tempest, defeated? What's in the sack? Lovely leaves I've been collecting. One is still acting up. Something's not right. Wait, that's it. Thunderbird's feather wands are especially good at transfiguration. Repair for age? Would you look at that? It's full of Thunderbird feathers. There's so many would be worth a fortune. Your battles with Thunderbird were just a way to attract it and get it to shed feathers. The jig is up. We have figured out your little scheme, so you think, but there's one thing you didn't count on. I can run as fast as the north wind. Watch where you're going. I've been following you from the ground. I finally caught up to you. What did you say your name was? No, what's your real name? Todd. You're playing. I've heard enough. I don't need to hear any more from Todd. This is a novel, you meddlers. You haven't heard the last of me yet. I'll make sure Todd here is brought to the proper authorities. What about you, Thunderbird? Do you want to come for this picnic? There's Thunderbird. Hello there, welcome to the picnic. did not mean to take the rabbit. Everything looks great. I pulled out all the stops for this. I made plenty of rock cakes for everyone too, but no one's touched them so far. You brutes sure know how to throw a shindig. Thanks for inviting me to your picnic. I could use the break after dealing with Todd all afternoon. He's not that bad of a guy, just a little misguided and desperate to impress his wife, Corrine. What will happen to him? They told me he will be watering the gardens of ministry officials with his weather magic for some time. And you were a good assistant, investigator, you lived up to your house name, you were just as daring and courageous as they say. Thanks, you're just as adventurous as they say about Thunderbird House. But I'm mostly just glad we were able to stop the storms and bring everything back to normal. You know who else wants to thank you? Thunderbird. Glad to see you too. Now, how about we enjoy a nice picnic? I can't thank you enough. Everyone here said they had a great time. I did too. It was quite an odd adventure. What do you think you'll remember the most? I'll never forget flying through the storm to reach Thunderbird. It was terrifying but thrilling at the same time. You don't have to call to fly through a storm every day, that's for sure. I want to thank you again for making my picnic idea a success. All the creatures in the reserve are better off with a helper like you around.